On today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to control your mind and make success your default. So if you feel like you're always getting stuck in old patterns or constantly, self-sabotaging, doubting, feeling insecure or unworthy of what you want to create, and therefore you're not able to really tap into your full potential and create the success or the abundance or the freedom that you wish to create in your life, then this video is for you. So make sure you stick around till the end. I've got a really cool challenge I'm going to share with you throughout this video that is going to help you so much to radically transform not only your mindset, but your energy as well around who you are, how you're showing up in the world, and allow you to really fast track and quantum leap, jump forward into the new version of yourself who is already successful, already abundant, already all the things, and it's just going to absolutely change your life. So stick around and let's dive in. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Kara Michelle and I'm here to help you live your truth. And that means learning how to tap into the truest, highest version of yourself who is amazingly abundant, successful, confident, worthy, loved, all of the amazing things that you desire, living out your dreams in whatever capacity that looks like for you. That is what you were put on this planet to do. You were put on this planet to fulfill your biggest dreams. That is your destiny. Everything that's in your heart is there for a reason. So we want to help you get to that point and start living out that reality faster rather than later or slower. So let's dive into this video so I can start sharing these tools with you. So what I'm going to be talking about on this video is your current self versus your new self. So currently you're probably feeling, if you're watching this video, you're probably feeling a lot of insecurities, or you're feeling like constantly doubting yourself, questioning yourself and your abilities. Maybe you struggle with anxiety or depression or depersonalization, or you just feel like you're not good enough. And maybe the weight of your past is constantly weighing you down and holding you back. And if that is relatable to you in any way, then you are in the right place. So all of those things were things I had to work through in my own life and played their role over the course of my lifetime in different capacities. And so for a long time, that was my current self. That was how I was feeling every day. That's how I was showing up. And I totally get how heavy it can be and how frustrating it can be to just be in that state all the time where you feel like you're carrying so much and you just don't see how you can possibly get to where it is you want to be, to those dreams or goals that you have for yourself. So we're gonna see if I can draw this beautiful. That might be you. And if it is, I'm sorry. It seems very insensitive, but I mean it in a very sensitive, empathetic way. Because again, I was that person too. So that's your current self, and we want to get you, this is why I'm drawing it. We want to get you to, yay, we want to get you to this beautiful, beautiful place. So your current self might be struggling, feeling all the things that I just shared with you guys, whereas you want to get over here to really feeling aligned, feeling like you're living your purpose and like you have control over your mindset and over your thoughts every single day. Now, the thing about this, and this is why I wanted to draw, even though I'm no artist, obviously, quite clearly, but the biggest thing of why I want to draw this is so you can see a clear line of this is where you are right now and this is where we want you to get to, right? And so the thing that's going on and that I want to reiterate right from the beginning, and this personally helped me so much in my own journey, and shout out to Dr. Joe Dispensa because he's where I learned this from and he talks about it quite a bit. But your current self is actually your past. So come along with me for this ride. Who you are right now in this moment is a culmination of everything that's happened in your past. So the version of me that you're looking at is really just a buildup of all of the experiences, all of the stories, all of the beliefs from my past. So if I'm living in this place right now, in this present moment, I'm bringing forward all of the perceptions that I've created all of the things that have happened that are maybe still weighing me down or showing up, right? The past is in the present. And in order to create a different future, we need to let go of that stuff. Because if we just continue doing what we're doing, you're going to, tomorrow, your current self is still going to be the exact same as your past self. And then the next day, you show up and you do the same things, while your current self in a few days is going to be exactly as your past self. So we want to make the strides to kind of like cut cords and cut ties with who we believe we are and all of the things we're carrying from our past that are shaping us and kind of holding us back, keeping us in that identity. So this is why step number 1 is all about doing the releasing. And this is the deep, deep work to start to shift out of the old identity, letting go of the past. So this means letting go of what you think you're capable of and what your current limitations are. So you might be telling the story of, I'm this, or I'm not enough of that, or this is just a part of who I am, and you know, these things always happen to me, and this is like my normal, this is my typical life. As long as you're telling those stories, and if they're limiting, they're not serving you, they're not helping you with what you're doing. So if you want extra support with that and how to break that cycle of those thoughts, make sure you check out this video here, because I dive deep into that specific fix, okay? Now, when you realize that your past is not serving you, and let me share one quick little thing that helped with that for me, is that, like, if I'm telling the story of my struggles, I'm reaffirming and keeping myself in them and identifying with it even more. So I'm just continuing to reaffirm that this is who I am and this is what I'm destined to be forever. And the more we tell that story, the more we believe it, the stronger it becomes, which I talk about on the video I just mentioned. But what we want to do is start to realize that you, in every single moment, have the ability to create a new life, to create a new reality, to shift out of that and recreate yourself. And that's exactly what this video is all about, and what the bonus challenge is that I'm going to share with you somewhere in this video. We'll see. It's going to be a surprise. Surprise for you and a surprise for me. So we want to get you into that place of, you know, realizing that you have the power to overcome any circumstance. You have the power to shift and break away from any limitation, any belief, any struggle. And it does all start up here. So as long as you're attaching and identifying, then you're going to continue to feel that way. So step number 1, as I said, is doing the work to release, doing the work to let go, to clear this out. And this is such a huge foundational step. You have to start here. And I don't like to say those kinds of words of like, you have to do this, but I've seen it time and time again. And I know firsthand, I know from so many different clients, the real transformation comes from doing the deep releasing first. Because the steps I'm going to be sharing with you next can't really solidify, can't really do their job or have their full power if you haven't released and let go of the past, let go of the old self and who you think you are. So this is where mindfulness and all of these different things can be so powerful for you, which you can check out in the other videos in the Mind playlist, okay? So this second step, so we're leaving, we're releasing, we're letting go of this past self. And then in order to like start bridging the gap to the new self, we want to start to reprogram. Ooh, let's hold the board here. Reprogram / create / build. So you're going to start to create those new habits, start to create those new ways that you see yourself. So instead of telling the story of I'm so shy or I'm really anxious, I used to identify to that very much of like, I'm just an anxious person. Well, the more I told it, the more I believed it. And then every single day I'd wake up believing that I was anxious. So I continued to be anxious. But if I started to say, I'm not my anxiety and I'm not an anxious person. And if it's more like, oh, I'm just experiencing a moment of anxiety, that's totally different. There's no label. So our society and our world likes to create labels for things to box people in and really force these identities. And a huge part of this journey of unbecoming to step into, to become who we truly are, our truest expression, is to let go of those labels, to break out of those boxes. So this is where we start reprogramming. This is where now things like positive affirmations or mirror work or different kind of energy healing tools, these can be really helpful here to start to implant and create that new identity, to start to build it, because now there's actually a bit more space in your subconscious mind as well as just in your energy field in general for you to start to show up that way and start to believe it and allow these things to help. So one of the biggest things that I see, and the most common mistake I see from people who are navigating their healing journey, or stepping into spirituality, or just looking to dive into personal development, is that they just try to do positive affirmations and positive affirmations don't work if you haven't done step number 1. Because there's nowhere for it to solidify. It's not believable and it doesn't actually sink in. You're just spending a lot of time and you're basically putting a band-aid over a wound that you haven't healed yet. So we want to heal that first, and then that's when you can actually do the proper work. That's when the positive affirmations can actually stick, is once some more healing and releasing has been done. Now, step number 3 here, to really shifting into your new self, is going to be all about alignment. Okay, so alignment with your truest version of you. So I'd love to invite you to take a second, close your eyes, and maybe even put your hands on your heart here and take a deep breath in, filling up your belly, filling up your chest, and then exhaling out through your mouth, letting everything go, and doing that one more time, breathing in, filling up, exhaling out the stress or anything that you want to let go of. And as you continue to breathe at your own pace now, I want you to envision the highest version of yourself, like the most capable, most full expression of who you are, and really get into this energy, like really examine all aspects. What are they doing? How do they look? How are they showing up? How do they talk? How do they feel? Really connect to this version of you. And this is your new self, or this is your desired self, right? The version of you who already has everything that you desire. And so as you keep connecting to this and really feeling into it, like letting your heart feel it too, feel the love, feel the excitement about who you are stepping into, who you are becoming, who you actually are on the inside already right now, because you are. This is already a part of you. It's just about aligning. It's just about aligning and connecting fully to be this expression. So allowing yourself to feel that, and then seeing, okay, what are the limitations that are maybe stopping me? Why am I not there yet right now? What are the beliefs? What are the past experiences that are still weighing down on me? What are the reasons I don't feel like I can be there right now, or that I don't deserve to be there right now? All of these things are great, almost like research for you to understand what's blocking and holding you back. And then tuning into what feels like the best step to get you there sooner. And what can you do tomorrow or actually don't even wait till tomorrow. What can you do right now in this moment to align more with that future version of you? What would you be feeling, thinking, acting, saying today that would be way more in alignment with that version of you? Just breathing into that one more time. And when you're ready, you can come back, open your eyes, and join me back here on this beautiful video. And if you found that quick little check-in helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications. And with that said, this is the alignment. This is the energy. Let's write that down. This is the energy you want to get into every day and every moment if possible. Because what you're going to do is the more you show up, like you want to show up as this version of you right now. And you can do that. You have the power. So it doesn't matter if you don't have the external things, you can already align and step into that. I have an amazing video about that where I talk about Neville Goddard, who's like one of the kings of manifestation, law of attraction, and alignment, where I talk about some of his favorite teachings and some of my favorite teachings of his, and that's this video right here. So make sure you check that out after this one, because this is what it's about, is the more you can show up in each moment as that version of you, like stop believing that there is a separation. Stop believing that you're here and you're going to be here for a while. Be like, no, I can be this person right now. And how would that person show up? How would they feel, think, act, speak? All the things I mentioned in that quick little visualization. So getting yourself aligned into that energy, into that state of being in every possible moment is really going to like push you, amplify, fast track you to where it is you want to be. And so this is how we start to make success your default, because instead of staying in the past, in the story, in the limitations and the perceived limitations, because that's all they are, it's just a perception, instead of staying there, you just step into and you become this version of yourself right now. Become this now. You know, you don't have to wait any longer. And this version of you who's already successful, who already has the money, the soulmate, the amazing friends, the lifestyle, everything that you desire, if you get your energy aligned with that and you continue to create the new beliefs that would match that, of like, instead of saying I'm an anxious person and I only have this, or I'll never have that, it's like starting to tell the new story of I already have this. Please, key takeaway here, drop this in the comments below. I am no longer reaffirming my limiting story. I'm no longer reaffirming my limiting story. I'm no longer reaffirming my limiting story. The more you tell your limiting story, the more you believe it and the more you live by it. So stop attaching to it and start telling the story of who you want to become as if you already have it. Act as if, talk as if, align as if. And this isn't about faking it. This isn't about like, I don't know, being like this extremely different version of you and like trying to like, I don't know, yeah, really drastically fake it. This is just about realizing that you already, on an energetic level, you already are this person. This future version of you already exists in the quantum field, but you just need to become them. You just need to connect and align with them. The second you align with that and you start telling that story of, I am a successful entrepreneur, I have an amazing business, or I have an amazing relationship, or I have tons of money in the bank and abundance is always showing up for me and I am more than enough and I love who I am. Start telling that story every day and aligning with it, getting your actions behind that, showing up as if you already have it, and that will radically change your life. I promise you, this is one of the biggest things with law of attraction and tips for manifestation, is to just act as if. Because when you're on that vibration, you're naturally going to attract the matching things to you. When you're on this vibration, you attract more of this. This is why when you stub your toe in the morning or you get up on the wrong side of the bed and you focus on the negative, you create more and you continue to see more. Whereas if you get up here and you're in a higher vibration, you're focusing on the good things, speaking the good things, thinking the good things, you know, calling in and talking about how excited you are to have the things you want. Being in that state of vibration is going to match things with you so much faster. So to make success your default, you want to just align and step into that as soon as possible right now. So getting clear, using that little visualization as much as you can throughout the day, even if you need to come back to it, to tap into that future version of yourself and feel it and embody it, that's going to be huge for you. And this is where, before we end this video, let me share with you the challenge that I am offering, that I would love to send your way, that is going to help you do this so much faster and continue to build from everything I've shared in this video. And that is my free 5-day challenge, and it's going to be linked down below. So make sure you click that button, enter in your email, and then get into that challenge. Get into day 1, where I'm taking you through this exact process. So we're working on clearing out, letting go of the things that don't serve us. We're working on tapping into the reprogramming, the confidence, the positive habits of who are you becoming? What does that look like and feel like? And then we're getting into alignment with that higher self or that future version of you. So this is a 5-day challenge with daily videos, daily journal prompts, and daily meditations that are going to help guide you as you release to thrive and you really step into this highest version of yourself in this moment. So please make sure you click that link if you want more help with that. Dive into the challenge. I would love to see you in there. And again, if you found this video helpful, make sure you hit the thumbs up, share with some friends or family, spread the love, and comment your biggest takeaways down below so I can connect with you and hear what you liked about this. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.